So what I've done now is I've put the map on the right hand side of the screen. It's going to stay there for the next few slides. And as I mentioned to you, the woodland's divided into different zones, and these are different zones that are being managed at different years. So over the 5-year period of the woodland management plan. And where I've put the yellow dot in each one, that corresponds to the pictures that you're seeing on the left hand side. So this is zone 1, and what I'll do, I'll start from this sort of northeast section, move my way down through all the way down to 12, just to give you a walkthrough, so you can sort of at least imagine what it would have looked like if we had gone out on the day. So actually, so for zones 1 and 2, so these areas here, it's largely composed of pine and oak trees through the site. You can see sort of the trackway as you walk through. You notice here that most of the trees are sort of very thin in stature as well, and I'll talk to you about why this is in a little while. As you pass through, so we've gone from zones 1 to 2, zone 3. So I mentioned there's a lake that passes through from the Birchwood estate here. So you can, if you follow this area here, you can see it sort of passes through zone 3 all the way through the woodland to the other side. This is what the view of the dike looks like from the path. This is it looking southwest. So if you're looking down towards the residential area here, this is what it looks like here. And then looking northeast, so this is looking towards the A46 side. So it flows through all those 3 zones there. And I'm sure you'll recognise Joe in this picture. We've been out for I think 3 or 4 trips now on the site and taken measurements. So we've got soil measurements across the last 2 years. We've measured the water chemistry in the dike. So this is our YSI multi-probe that we take out with us. And we've also done the vegetation surveys with the students last year as well. So in terms of the water chemistry, these are the sort of results that we're seeing. So on the day that we went out, there was sort of nothing majorly wrong in terms of the water quality parameters we're looking at. So we have, that stands for dissolved oxygen at 73.4%, which is a good level. Same measurement, dissolved oxygen, but just in milligrams per litre. Specific conductivity, this gives you an idea of salinity or salts in the water. pH, I'm sure you've all sort of covered before, 6.34, which is fine. And ORP, which refers to oxidation reduction potential. So you don't actually need these results for your report. It's just I wanted to put it up there just to show what we'd be measuring at the time, that there was no issues with water pollution. So that would have been taken, so that was January of last year, so 11th of January last year when we took these measurements.